Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, that old Labourite dinosaur Neil Kinnock watched as Rachel Reeves effectively destroyed private education in this country by putting VAT on. So many private schools closed, and now, of course, the state sector is creaking and heaving because all those extra pupils have gone in and they haven't got the resources to teach them. And in some cases, they are actually going back into private education, but paid for by local authorities. Ironic, isn't it? And of course, this has cost way more money than she hoped to raise. But it was never about the money, though, was it? It's all a class war. How dare these children get a good education? Oh my God, they're going to grow up to be adults that'll ask awkward questions because they're not going to be dumb. And of course, when they're in private schools, they can't be brainwashed into following the socialist cause that you get in the state system. Well, having watched that, Kinnock has had, what an excellent idea. Let's do the same, he says, but this time with private medicine. Put the VAT on that. Drive people away from paying for private medicine. Yeah, because we hate the idea of people being able to get themselves well. No. We'll just take all those people in the private medicine system and dump them into the NHS. After all, the NHS is working so damn well. It can handle it. It can take up the slack. What an absolute ball bag this man is. In fact, he's getting so old now. You take a picture of him, you see the thumbnail. He actually looks like a horse's ball bag, doesn't he? But he's saying that she should put VAT on private healthcare in this autumn's budget. Now, VAT, of course, was supposed to be on luxury goods. Is your health a luxury? Seems to be in his strange mind. But he says removing the VAT exemption on private healthcare would provide vital funding for public services. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a load of old bollocks because, again, it will actually cost more money than it will raise, and it will take money out of the public, out of the health service. All those extra people going in, the whole health service will collapse. But, when you've got an absolute bellend like Neil Kinnock, a man who can't even walk up a beach without falling over, what a bell, right? And he's saying this. What's the matter? Can he not read? Did he not see the numbers that happened? Of course not, because in his mind, it isn't about the money. It's about, fuck you rich people. Fuck you all. How dare you? This guy, of course, multi-millionaire. Guarantee he's got health cover. And of course, he went and got ever so rich. And you have to ask, how did a politician end up being worth £60 million? It's a question that we'll never answer. But there we go. That's what happens when you fuck off to Europe, isn't it? And go, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. You don't pay tax. When you're in Europe, European politicians don't pay tax. But what they do get is a massive expense account, private flights, champagne breakfast, all that sort of shit. So, yeah, he's fine. Pull up the ladder, Jack. But if you're someone who's struggling and, being told there's a 3-year wait for a new hip, but you've got enough that if you scrimp and save, you can possibly get it private, well, there you go. Not anymore. What a complete bunch of absolute animals these people are. And everyone who voted Labour needs their head examined and be banned from ever voting again because they're all bell ends too. Thanks very much. Bye.